This latest boil water advisory comes less than a week after a much larger one that stemmed from a Mylar balloon knocking out power.
Moving New Orleans Forward anchor LBJ looks at why the use of Mylar balloons in memorial services may be a tough tradition to break.
The big thing about Mylar balloons is it's metallic in nature, and so with it having that metallic composition, it's conductive. And so when you have balloons like that, if you do a balloon release or something like that, it can actually bridge the gap or the spacing that we have from one conductor to another, allowing for a fall to occur.
Entergy New Orleans Director of Reliability Shelton Hudson on how damages of Mylar balloons are happening to our power lines. Balloon releases are most commonly associated with memorials, predominantly in the Black community, as a means of grieving a loved one.
They're looking for some form of relief to any form. And historically in this community, you know, it's music and dancing in the street and the repast and everything else. But now this phenomenon of the balloon release has really developed in the last 15 years.
Louis Charbonnet of the Charbonnet Funeral Home says that the releases of doves and butterflies for loved ones is a tradition that goes back even further, but are more expensive options and offer limited participation.
When they do a dove release, you see, that's usually directly on the family. Where Mylars come in is everybody goes out and buy Mylars. In other words, when the cousins go out and buy Mylars or friends buy Mylars.
This glut of balloons often ends up in our waterways and affecting our ecology. Former WGNO meteorologist Martha Spencer is an offshore fish captain out of Venice, and she sounded the alarm for years.
I would say that 90% of any trash that I see offshore, other than things that form up on rip lines, are balloons. You know, we'll be driving and we'll see something shiny, whether it be one balloon or 10 balloons, they all float and they become problems not only for the boats, but for the wildlife.
The Audubon Aquarium identified the wildlife affected.
Birds, sea turtles, even things as large as a whale can ingest them. And so we're seeing animals get entangled in balloons, but also eat them, which can have deadly effects.
Both Virginia and Florida have outlawed the intentional release of balloons, and lawmakers locally are now talking about what can be done to protect our infrastructure and wildlife.
We can't have the system going out because of one thing. I can't control squirrels or birds or wildlife, but the Mylar is something we have a conversation about how we find the appropriate place so this doesn't keep on happening to us.
For Moving New Orleans Forward, I'm LBJ, WGNO News.
The City Council did ban Mylar confetti cannons last year after they caused that power outage during a carnival parade. Councilman Giarrusso is confident that the council can draft an ordinance to limit balloon releases too.